Like, man, let's be real. There's not much stuff that comes your way that's genuinely real. Like, not much stuff. When it comes to friendships, when it comes to females, when it comes to business partners, when it comes to everything. Most things aren't even real. And as for the chosen ones, you have to be able to dissect these certain things. You have to figure these people out because they're trying to play you, bro. Certain individuals is trying to play you. They're trying to have their way with you. And it's not a good thing. It's going to leave you taking it now. 99% of the time, you're going to end up taking it now. And that's not what we're looking to do. We are looking to create a legacy. We are looking to create success. We are looking to create a successful life in every way you can possibly think. And if you have these individuals coming around trying to do these things to you and you play into it because you believe it, you're screwed. And I'm not saying don't trust a soul alive. Just be careful. The people you deal with, you also have to break things down from pillar to post, and you have to make sure you know what you're dealing with. Otherwise, if you don't, you're getting played. That's what that means. That's exactly what it means. Because a lot of the time, people want you thinking a certain way that it's not even. They want you thinking things a certain way so they can set a trap to put you in. And it's not that way at all. They want you thinking things about them that's not even true. And it's all to play you. Because they have control if they can do that. You cannot let these individuals control you this way. You can talk to people. You can discuss things back and forth. It's good to figure out one another. It's good to figure out the people you conversate with when it comes to friends, when it comes to females, when it comes to business partners, when it comes to your family. It's good to do that and to get close and to bond. Because if you don't, I guarantee you're getting played one way or another. And I've got played many times in my life, not even necessarily from females. It honestly didn't happen that much. A little bit. Nothing crazy. But when it comes to friends, females, family, business partners, all these types of things, an accumulation of all these things together, it's happened quite a few times when it comes to everything. When it comes to everything. And people wonder why we are the way we are. People wonder why we're so uptight. I'm very uptight with people I don't even know. I look at you as nothing. Like, I look at you as just, I'm not cool with you right now. We can talk if you want to. If you're a great person and all, we can talk. But I'm not just going to be all jolly with people and hey and all this stuff. I ain't going to be that way. I'm not that way to begin with. I'm very cautious with new people. Because I don't know who you are. I have no idea who you are. This is the way you probably should be with people. It's not paranoia. It's not being paranoid. It's being cautious. There's a difference. I don't do nothing to these people. I don't view them as bad people. I view them as nothing. I don't care about you. I don't dislike you. It's whatever, bro. It's whatever. But if you want something to happen, if you want a friendship with me, if you want a business partnership with me, if you want a relationship with me, if you want to be a close family member of mine, then you're going to have to put in some work. Because it doesn't come just like this. Because guess what? I used to give just because someone was family, right? Just love them. Just give them access to you and all this stuff until you start to get used. And that's when you learn. Same thing with relationship partners, same things with these females, same things with your own friends that have stole things from you before. It wakes you up to reality. We ain't finna get used. We are probably the nicest, most kind-hearted people alive. But we're sick and tired of this kind of stuff. We have our stuff together, all right? We are mature human beings. I was mature as a younger kid, bro. I really was. And I've grown leaps and bounds, obviously, as time has gone on. Because that's what I do, that's what I continue to do, and it's what I'll do until the day I die. It's about being cautious with your people. It's about having deep conversations with your people. It's not about having this attitude of not trust them and all this stuff. It's just about breaking things down from pillar to post, having deep conversations, getting closer, slowly, building. It's about building trust. You don't just give it. Trust is not given, it is earned. It is earned over time. We don't just trust whoever, because guess what? We've all probably done that a little bit before. I've done that. I used to see it as, oh, if I'm cool with this person, if we just get along, then it's all cool, we're friends. It goes deeper than that. It goes deeper than that. Like it's a good thing to figure people out. It's a good thing to do it. It's a good thing to have those conversations where there's question marks, you have to ask questions. You have to get answers. You have to break things down. And if people don't want to answer, bro, if people don't want to have those conversations, if people ain't about that life, then you already got the answer. They are manipulative. They are trying to do those things to you. They don't want to go that deep in a conversation. They don't want to hear what you have to say. You guys ever hear that one before? I don't want to hear it right now. Tell me later. Fake. And guess what? You don't hear it later. You could bring it up later to that same person. They still don't want to hear it. Because they don't care. They don't even care about you, bro. You guys ever hear people tell you that they love you and you don't even feel it? I've had countless amounts of people, including family members, including girls before, that have said, I love you. I didn't feel it. So why would I say it back when I don't feel it? I don't feel it. I don't even think you're alive, to be honest. I don't think you're alive the way I'm alive. I don't think you are at all. We ain't that deep. It's not there. What you're saying, listen guys, what these people mean when they say these things, they are crying for help, for you to love them. They want you to love them without them loving you. That's what they want, because they want you to say it back. They don't even mean it themselves. And it's simply because they don't love themselves. They really don't. You gotta feel bad for them, but it's like, some of these people, even when they say these things, sometimes they actually do think they mean it, but it's like, if these individuals don't even have self-love, they're incapable of loving you. Some people will come at you frantically wide open. They'll come at you so quick. Urgencies. People will just start to act weird around you all of a sudden. They'll start to want to love on you and all this stuff, just more. And it's like, you know what's happening. You know what's happening. They need your love. They don't care about you like that. And even if they did, it's only for you to care about them more because they want your love. They want your attention. They want your time. They don't really care for you like that. It's about them. It's about their needs. If you have family members saying things like, "Oh, I love you. Oh, can I borrow money from you and all this stuff? Yeah, we'll do this." And they'll act right nice. They don't care about you like that. You guys get what I'm saying. It's just to use you. It's because they know you have something good. They know you have something good. They know you got a little bit of money. They know as a female, some of these girls that's going to come at you, bro, they know you have a lot. My ex would come back to me because of how much she knew I had. I made her feel a way no other man alive made her feel ever, and never ever will again. Ever. Literally ever. She comes back. And I'm just looking at her just like, oh hell no. Oh hell no. No. This is done. You see this? This is real. Unlike you. You're not real. This is the real shit. You're not real. You're not about it. And I didn't say this to her. But this is what I was thinking. And I was thinking of a lot of other things as well. But I'm just looking through the person is what I'm doing here in this demonstration. I'm literally looking through the person. Because I knew what was what. There's only so much you can experience before you realize all this stuff, bro. Most things in life, bro, aren't real. It's crazy to say that, but it's the truth. That's why a lot of the times we are better off alone until people really want to make a difference. Because if they're coming just when it's convenient, they're not going to make a shit of a difference for your life. They're not going to come and add any value to your life. It's all about what they think. It's all about what they want when they want it. Get the out of here with that shit. You're going to come and just do nothing but disturb me and my life and my existence. You're not coming to add on to anything. Guess what? You walk in my doors, your life is automatically added on. There's things already automatically added on to your life. Off the riff. That's the thing, bro. People know the things you got. People know. I'm not an easy person to use today at all. People fear me to an extent. People don't really come at me much anymore. Because they know the answer already. They know I'm not messing around. They know they're going to have to show up prepared. They know this isn't a mess around. They know I'm not easily manipulated to get over on. And if you think that, you're going to find out pretty quick. You can't have your way with me, and you're probably going to end up sour because you can't. Sorry. I win. You lose. You ain't going to win. Nobody's going to win with me. It's going to be a win-win. You're not winning over me. It's going to be a win-win. Otherwise, it does not involve me. I'm very familiar what win-win situations are like. I'm very familiar with what win-lose situations are like. And this is exactly why I'm telling the chosen ones to figure people out before you actually deal with them. And you're going to miss out on a lot of people like this because guess what? They're not the right people for you anyways. A lot of people's going to come across you. A lot of people's going to come by. Not a lot of people's going to actually be there and stay because they don't belong in the first place. Most people just want to do things to take advantage of you. They want to make it so they can benefit off of you heavily. Heavily. And you can't really do shit with them. Like, they really want it to be their way. And I don't want to be in those situations or positions. That's how you get used. I do far enough today for people, bro. I do far enough for people today, more than I should. I still do more than I should, because it's just in me to give, and that's a problem. Honestly, it's a problem with myself. I love to make people happy. I love to give people hope. I love to motivate people. I love to make people better. I love to put the whole world on my back. I really do. But there comes a point where you can't be stupid and end up hurting yourself by doing too much, getting used, having people step on you and not care. Because a lot of people will take advantage, bro. And it's not going to make you feel good when people come just to take certain things you have, or your time, or whatever it is, and then just dip. As if you're not even important. That's the thing. So it's very good to build certain connections, whether it's females you deal with, whether it's friends, whether it's business partners, whether it's family. It's important to have very deep conversations. And guess what? If they're unwilling to have deep conversations, you already have your answer. If they tell you, no, or tomorrow, let me hear about it tomorrow, you ain't never hearing it. You ain't never having that conversation with them. That's what that means. And bro, some people will trip you. Some people will tell you, I love you, just to set you up. It's honestly what it is. 100%. I've heard it a million times over in a million different situations. I've seen a lot of things. I've learned a lot of things. And you know what? Chosen ones are naturally good at dissecting these things down, of recognizing these things. And true chosen ones would never do this to others. It's always clear intentions. It's not going to be some snaky hottie shit. We do win-win situations. I have so much good. I don't have to manipulate people to get certain things because I don't have them. I have so much already. I feel very whole as it is. It's going to take a lot for me to even deal with anybody. Because most people is going to come in and it's going to make my life not as good. So what is going on here? Have high standards. That's going to fix everything. It's going to force you to not be around as many people, 100%. But it's worth it. I have real life experience that a lot of people that are young and they think they're so cool by being in their little situations with their little friends, with the girlfriend they might have temporarily. Bro, you have no fucking clue what's coming. Some shit happened to me. You don't think it's going to happen to your dumbass? It's already happening. There's guys, bro. I have friends. They're 6'2", 6'3", pro hockey players. Young dudes right now. Studs. Their girls breaking up with them and stuff like that. You don't think it's going to happen to your dumbass? It's happened to me. You don't think it's going to happen to your dumbass? It's gonna. I have experienced that. Bro, the experience I have at now 28 years of age is for real. It is no joke. I've been single from let's say 21 till 28 now for a reason. I look back 7 years prior. There's no way in God's green earth could I have been in a relationship the past 7 years There's no way. The time will most certainly come. But in the past prior 7 years, no way. I have things on point now to a whole different level. And the standards are going up with it. We call women hypergamous. Hell, I'm hypergamous. I'm hypergamous. You want me to accept you? Let's see what you got, boo. Let's see what you got. And just because you take care of a female, just because you might spend money on dates in a female, just because you do certain things like that, let's say if you meet a new one, it doesn't mean you're getting used. That's the requirement. But what is she doing for you in return? Does she make you feel good about what's going on? Or you're getting bad vibes and you don't really know what's going on? She's flaky, bad behavior. Or she's showing promising actions. Because that's what counts. It's the same thing with, let's say, business partners you might work with. Are they all talk? Or are they stepping up to walk the walk? Because I've had countless amounts of people that say, oh yeah, that's a great idea, let's do this and this. When the time comes, no show, no answer, nothing. Excuses. And that's why they are failures. I'm about the real shit and the real shit only, bro. I am not messing around. And it's because I don't mess around with my damn self. I don't expect the people in my life to be able to be messed around either. Shit has to go accordingly. There's no snaky shit. There's none of that going on. We're very clear on what's going on. Otherwise, it's going to be a waste of my time. It's going to be a waste of everything. I cannot stand stuff like that, bro. It literally boils my blood. It boils my blood. And this is why I'm very selective with the people I deal with. I have many friends, acquaintances, whatever you want to call. I talk to tons of people. I'm not close with many people at all. That's the difference. Because I understand things. I understand how the world works. I understand how people operate. I understand most people's objectives in life. And most individuals do not have good intentions. You would be surprised. People can say certain things. Their actions don't match it. People can say they want to start this business with you and do these things. Their action doesn't match it, does it? That girl can sell you a dream and, oh, it looks so good. Her actions does not match it, does it? Or does it? Because if it does, great. We got something on our hands. If not, you ain't got it. So dip. Dip. And like I said, man, chosen ones are very good at dissecting these things down from pillar to post. We understand life. We understand humans. We understand psychology. We understand why people do the things that they do. Most of the time, it's because they need us. It's a cry for help on their end. People will go to extreme lengths, lie and say, I love you and all this stuff just to get a little bit of attention. Just because they want you to say it back. It's people be met, bro. I legitimately feel most people in my entire life done nothing but try to mess with my head. Like, I feel like I'm the only real one. Like, everything else around me was just fake. Like, it just was. Like, the friends, the females, a lot of family, a lot of certain things, like, and it boiled my blood. And I still don't have trust issues. I don't have trust issues. I just want to know who the you are. I want to have a conversation. Is that all right that we have a conversation? Can we sit down and have a conversation? My goodness. People don't want to do work. Family don't want to do work to keep the family connections going. Females don't want to do any work today. They're lazy as lazy. When they want something from you, they hit you up. Lazy. They don't want to keep the train going. They don't want to keep things good. It's just a bunch of fuckery. Same thing with friends, business partners, whatever it is. A bunch of bullshit. People don't have those tight connections. Look at how Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan Tate does it. They show up. That's a dream come true. For anyone to be able to be in those positions, it's a dream come true. Oh my God, you got a real person. And it's so hard to find, whether it be family, whether it be friends, business partners, females. And it shouldn't be. But that's how messed up the world is. That's how lazy and manipulative people have become. They're lousy. I don't want nothing to do with them. They question why we're not attracted to them. Are you kidding me? There's nothing attractive about you. Nothing. Nothing. I don't feel it. You might, because I'm on point. You might feel it. I don't feel it. That's how I feel towards most modern women, bro. Yeah, I'm on point. You can't even hold a conversation. They be trying to play these games, making themselves seem so important. You can wait till you see what's going to happen to your ass. You wait. You wait. Like I said, man, before I end this video, real shit only. Chosen ones. Figure people out. It's not about you being manipulative. It's not even about you having trust issues. It's about you having genuine people in your life. And guess what? You're going to figure out one another. It's not just about you figuring them out. You sitting there so important and perfect. It's about conversation. It's about a back and forth. It's about figuring one another out, seeing what's going to go on, making plans, sticking to it. And that's how you do it. That's how you, like, the same thing when it comes to success works in every and all ways of life. It's the same blueprint. If you want to have success in the gym, go to the gym every day. Be consistent. Eat right. Every day. If you want to have healthy relationships, business partnerships, connections, you should be connected. Not like clingy connected. Like you go to the gym for an hour a day, let's say. That's enough. You don't have to live in the gym. If you have a partner, even an hour a day, a couple hours a day, sometimes more, sometimes even none. Sometimes you take a rest day, right? That's how it works, but you're connected. You're connected to the gym, you're jacked, you're ripped. Awesome. Same thing with your friends, your partners. You're connected. You don't go months apart. You don't go a year apart. How are you going to run a business with someone when you don't even see each other or talk for a year? People be going ghost. How is this going to work again? You're not serious, you idiot. You're a dumbass. You're a flake. People like that, bro, it boggles my mind. It literally boggles my mind. Like, just shut your mouth. You're not nothing. You're not nothing. You're never going to be nothing. And you're never going to be in my life again. Every single person, bro, that falls off, it's another one bites the dust. Good. Never deal with you again. Redeem your damn self if you want that. Because I'm in here every single day doing the work, doing what I'm supposed to do on my end. Where's everybody else? Lazy.